What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating an epic sketch illustration of Ballistic Whitty from Friday Night Funkin'. Now for this lesson we're using a black 4B pencil. Let's use the side grip using the flat edge of our pencil. Let's start blocking out the character's pose. Starting at the very top, we're going to sketch out a circle. Starting from the middle, just going to work this out towards the left. And then down towards the bottom. And just loosely work our way around the right side. Now we're going to add a guideline coming down the center of our page. Starting from the top of the circle, sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. And then we'll extend that up towards the top. Now you want to shift the top piece of the head over towards the right. So starting up here on the left side, angle this up and in towards the middle. Let's go all the way over towards the right side, draw a straight line going up. Now we're going to connect the ends with a curve, going up and then back down. Now let's add in the wig. Starting from the top of that headpiece, curve this up and out, come down and then out towards the side. Now let's go back and draw in the eyes. We're going to leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, curve the eye going out and then up towards the side of that circle. Let's line this up on the right. We're just going to go out and up. Now we're going to draw the bottom edge of the eyes. Starting from the top left, step in, come around, and down towards the bottom. Just pull that up towards the inside of the eye. Let's go to the inside of the right eye, curve this down, and then back up. Now we're going to move down and draw the top edge of the mouth. Directly underneath the left eye, start by curving down, and then up towards the right. And then bend this back down towards the bottom of the head. Let's go back over towards the left, curve the bottom of the mouth coming down towards the bottom of the circle, and then pull that back up. Now from here we're going to start building out the pose of our character. Let's start on the left side of the head with a circle for the shoulder, going all the way around and back in. And then we'll go underneath the head on the right side and draw that same size circle for the right shoulder. Now let's go back to the left shoulder and pose out the left arm. Starting from the center, angle this down and then in towards that center line. And we'll sketch a circle in the middle for the elbow. From the center of the elbow, angle up and out towards the right, towards the wrist. And then we'll add another circle. Now we're going to bend the hand coming down. Let's start from the left side of that circle, angle this down and out, go to the top right, so I'm going to pull this out towards the edge of the hand, close off the bottom with an angled line. Now we're going to go to the center of the right shoulder, draw a straight angle line coming down and out towards the left wrist. And then we'll draw another circle around the wrist. And then we'll pose out the hand going out towards the left. Starting from the top, draw a straight line going out. Go to the bottom, draw another straight line. And then we'll close off the end. Now we're going to go to the outside of the shoulders and pull the body coming down and in towards the hips. Let's start from the outside of the left shoulder, angle this down and then in. Go to the right shoulder and do the same thing, coming down towards the same height. Let's connect the ends with a curve. Now from the hips, we're going to draw two straight lines coming down towards the lower torso. Close off the bottom with a straight line. Now you want to stretch the legs out towards the side. Let's start from the bottom corner of the torso on the left. Draw a straight angle line coming down and out towards the knee, and do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to draw another circle around the knee. Let's bend the bottom of the leg coming down towards the ankle. Starting from the center of the knee, curve this out, and then down. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left side, curve this down, and then back up. And now connect the heel to the front of the foot with a curve. We're going to go up towards the top, and then back down. Now let's add some thickness to the legs. Starting from the inside of the knee, curve this up and in underneath the body. And do the same thing on the right. Now from the bottom of the knee, you're just going to curve the leg going out and then down on top of the feet. Now we're going to add some thickness to the outside. Starting from the outside of the knee, curve this out and then down towards the heels. And then from the top of the knee, we're going to draw a straight angle line going up and in towards the hip. Now we're going to go back up and add some thickness to the arms. Let's start from the outside of the shoulder. We're going to angle this down and in towards the bottom of the elbow. Go to the inside of the shoulder, come down towards the top of the elbow. And then from the top of the elbow, angle up and out towards the top of the wrist. And then from the bottom of the elbow, go up and out towards the bottom of the wrist. Let's draw a straight line connecting the inside of the arm. Starting from the shoulder, angle this down and out. Go to the outside of the shoulder, do the same thing. Now we're going to place the microphone in behind the hand in an angle. So let's start up here, draw a straight angle line coming down and in. And I'll sketch a large circle along the top for the microphone. Now let's go back to the left hand and draw on the fingers. Starting from the outside, start with the thumb coming down and then bending that out. And then just taper that back in towards the hand. Let's draw on the first finger. Starting up here, going out and bending that down. Flatten off the end. And just curve that back up and in towards the hand. Now once we're happy with the pose of our character, I'm going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. And erasing the inside of the left arm and the right arm. Now I'm going to go back and add a second level of detail. Let's start with the inside of the eyes and curl up the brow. Starting from the left, curve this in and then up. Go to the right side and do the same thing. Now I'm going to go back and add a triangle inside the left eye. Starting from the top, angle down and out toward the left and right, and then we'll close off the bottom. And then I'll overlap an X on top of the right eye. Start from the top, angle this down and out, and then go across in the opposite direction. Let's add in the sleeve. Starting from the bottom, curve this up and bend that out. Let's do the same thing across the bottom wrist, curving across and then down. Let's layer the hood in behind the head. Starting on the left, curve this out and then down. Come down and in on top of the shoulder. Go over towards the right, going out and then down, and then pulling that in. Now let's add some detail to the legs. We're going to start by adding a fold on top of the feet. We're going to move over, go up and in. Just curve that across the leg towards the outside. And then from the top of the foot, we curve this down and out towards the outside of the pant. Curve that up and in. Let's add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. We're going to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across on both sides. And then we'll go back to the top of the foot, add the toe cap going out and then down towards the sole. Now we're going to add some shape to the bottom of the sweater. Starting on the right, angle this down and out. Come down and then in towards the hip. Now we're going to go up, bend that down towards the middle, and then go out underneath the arm. Let's go to the left side of the body, angle down and out, and then angle down and in. And now we're going to go back with the tip of our pencil and start adding some details. Let's start with the eyes. Starting from the inside, just trace the contours going all the way around. I'm just going to trace that triangle along the inside. Now on the right side, we're just going to start by tracing out that star, adding a point on the ends. And then layering the eye in behind. Now we're going to go back and add some highlights across the top of the head. So lightly working our way around the right side, coming in towards the eye. And now we're just going to darken up the head, working our way around the eyes and the mouth. We just want to start blending out this shadow as we get closer towards that highlight. And then just lightly feathering that out. And we'll darken up the right side of the head and just fade that out as we go towards the left. And then using the side edge of our pencil, we're just going to add a light tone inside the eyes. I'm going to add that even tone to the hands. And we'll darken up the bottoms, casting a highlight along the top. Then to add a highlight to the microphone, we're going to start by adding a circle along the top. And then we'll darken up the bottom and just fade that out. And we'll just blend out the inside of that highlight. And using the side edge of our pencil, we're just going to add some shadows across the bottom of the body. Now we're just adding a shadow towards the inside of the leg, working our way out. Now these pants are going to cast a shadow on the top of each foot. So starting off a little bit darker, and then just fading that out. Adding that shadow to the inside of the toe cap, and then fading that out. And it will darken up the outside of the soles. Go back and darken up the microphone. And just adding a dark shadow underneath the feet. I'm just adding a texture to the cuffs with these straight lines. And as we get near the end, I'll continue to add some more details and tighten up my shadows, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Ballistic Whitty. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.